How you doing, good patriots of Carter House District 65? My name is Trent Leisy, and I am the only America First conservative running in this race. What a race this has turned into. 7.5 days until the primary on June 25th. Please get out to vote. Trent Leisy for House District 65 if you want America First fighter in Denver fighting for you, the people, not the establishment or the elitist. $37,000 is what's been spent so far by my opponent and her rhino cronies, backed by George Soros, sending these ridiculous flyers in the mail to you that perpetuate lies and hate. And it really just divides us even more. $37,000 has been spent on this. I'm here to address today a video that was done and posted by Free State, Colorado. A man by the name of Brandon Wark interviewed a gentleman by the name of Ian Escalante with RMGO. I call Ian Escalante Ian Escalator because if you get on the escalator in his head, it goes to nowhere because he's not an intelligent person. In the video, Ian goes on to say why he can't support me for the House District 65 race and comes up with these ridiculous claims that I've already debunked. But he continues to perpetuate the same hate over and over and over. Because, see, these people don't want you to have a good America First, freedom-loving patriot who wants to represent you and only you in Denver. They want to continue this rhino crony class so that these seats can go to the rhinos and that the same garbage can keep happening over and over and over in this state. Okay? That's why they're doing this. In the video, Ian states that the reason why they can't support me is because I have this sordid history. Okay? That in 2017, I pled guilty to an illicit, violent interaction with a child. That is BS, Ian. You know it.
Now, Trent Leisy, on the other hand, he has a very sordid history. So the biggest thing is when he was, I believe it was back in 2017, when he was running for Weld County School Board, he was arrested for participating in an illicit interaction with a minor. So he was arrested on 2 accounts. One was of child abuse, and the other was a harassment charge involving a strike, kick, or punch of a minor. You can go ahead and find that article in the Greeley Tribune. He was arrested. He pled guilty. He had some sort of criminal penalties. He did plead down one of those charges, but it still stands that he was arrested and pled guilty to engaging in an illicit and violent interaction with a minor. That's a serious problem. That's very, very concerning. That's not when we have people who are actively trying to target and groom and sexualize our children. The last thing we need on our side is someone who has a sordid history involving minors.
Prove it. Show the court documents where it explicitly says that. You're a joke. I've already said this multiple times. Yes, in 2017, I pled guilty to a basic harassment charge that involved nobody. I was going through a 6-year custody battle with my ex-wife, and she leveraged the broken judicial system against me to get the children. Okay, this happens all the time. Yes, I was charged with child abuse. I pled not guilty, and the charges were dismissed by the DA. So explain to me why you're using a fake news Greeley Tribune article from 2021 as your proof and evidence that I had some illicit violent interaction with a child. You go on to say, Mr. Escalator, that I'm a child predator, that I sexualize children, that I'm a groomer. You are disgusting. You are a disgusting human being for saying that. If you have proof there, Ian Escalator, prove it. Put it out there. Otherwise, retract your ridiculous, asinine statement about me being some violent predator towards children. You have no proof because it's not true.
he has been kind of vague about his stance on the Second Amendment. When he ran for Congress, he mentioned he wanted to get rid of the ATF. But now, if you go to his state house website, it just says, I fully support the Second Amendment and I had a gun store endorse me. He leaves a lot to be desired. And he also refused to fill out our survey. We sent him a survey when he was running for Congress, and he never filled the survey out. So we have a guy who, with no voting record, little to no history other than running around and, taking trips to Mar-a-Lago and taking pictures. And there was also some videos that came out of him doing cocaine with strippers. And the guy has a very sordid past, and he's not someone who I would trust, who I believe is stable enough to champion our rights. Maybe he talks a good talk. I don't know, but we don't know this guy.
You go on to say that I refuse to fill out your survey. You didn't send me your survey. I met with you in Taylor Roads on October 30th to talk to you, to meet you, because at the time I thought RMGO was a good group, that you guys were good people. That's why I met with you. I wanted to get to know you. During the interview, I told you that I was 100% 2A, that I believe in constitutional carry, the abolishment of the ATF, that the government needs to stay out of our lives when it comes to guns. They shouldn't be telling us what kind of gun we can buy, how many guns we can own, how many bullets we can have. I told you that. And you go on in your video and say that I've been vague towards my Second Amendment? You're a joke. You're a joke. Go to my website. Go to my issues tab on my website. It lays everything out. I even posted on Twitter, which you ridiculously had some dumb comment to it, because you got called out. You got caught. You're a liar. You lied. You also go on to say, that the only claim that I can have, or that I have, is that I've been endorsed by some gun store. Why don't you say who that gun store owner is, Ian? Why? It's because you're afraid to say his name. Joel Altman with DCF Guns, an incredible man, a great patriot, someone who loves this country, who has fought for you and I, who has uncovered real election fraud in the 2020 election. This is a true American patriot. Why are you afraid to say his name, Ian Escalator? It's because you know he's more of a man than you will ever be in your life. He's a good man, a good human, a good Christian, and he loves his country. So, Ian, the endorsement I received was by DCF Guns, Joel Altman. Maybe you should probably take a ride down there. Maybe meet him instead of being some punk on a video because you can hide behind a screen like a coward. You also go on to say that I did cocaine with strippers. Really? Do you have proof, Ian Escalator? Yeah, I went into an establishment 3 years ago. I'm not proud of it. If I could take it back, I would. It wasn't a good look. It's not who I am. I've never been into one since. I've only been into one. And I'm sorry, and I've apologized to the people about it. I wish I didn't do it. But all of this has made me a better man. And you're out there saying I did cocaine with strippers? Prove it, you. Prove it. Prove it, Ian. I would love to see your proof. Look, folks, let's be real. RMGO does some good work, but for the most part, they're a joke. If RMGO really, truly cared and focused on gun rights, they wouldn't be meddling and trying to be bullies in the election. Sure, have your candidates, support who you want, but don't come out with some disgusting, slanderous, hate-filled propaganda, fake news, garbage message to the people that's false and disgusting. You in a flyer here said that Colorado deserves better than a convicted child predator. You are disgusting. Retract that claim. Period. Prove it. Because guess what? I'm going to come after you, buddy. I'm done with this garbage. People are fed up with people like you. Okay? People are fed up. I am sick and tired of you, people like you, dragging good people through the dirt. For what reason? You have nothing to gain from it. Nothing. Other than to act like a bully. That's all you want to be, Ian, is a bully. So yes, I look forward to filing a lawsuit against you, Ian Escalator, against RMGO, Ian Escalator, and against this Coloradoans for Safer Neighborhoods, because you are the registered agent, or actually Taylor Rhodes is a registered agent, but I guess you manage it. You put out this disgusting stuff. I am done with people like you. I'm done with dealing with this hellacious, slanderous garbage. Retract your stuff. Hey, look, people of House District 65, don't fall for this. I know you guys are good people. Take your money. Don't donate it or give it to RMGO. Let me tell you what to do with your money. If you're going to spend money fighting a gun cause, take your money, go down to Castle Rock or Colorado Springs, and walk into DCF Guns and support Joe Altman and DCF Guns, because Joe's done more for you than RMGO ever will, than Ian Escalante ever will. Do that. Thank you guys so much for listening to this video, for allowing me to set the record straight. My name is Trent Leisy. Again, I'm the only America First conservative running in this race. Please follow me on Twitter at realtrentleisy.com. Go to my website, trentleisy.com. Donate. We only got 7.5 days left here until the election on June 25th. Get out to vote. Vote Trent Leisy for House District 65. I'm Trent Leisy, and I approve this message.